Right, you're still alive, and that's mission accomplished. And just give a sense of how that game felt. Obviously, it was a long day, but nice to get it done with a win tonight.
Yeah, we felt really good in the game earlier. It was a great battle in the game against Jocelyn Brett, and it was kind of one end that one shot really that kind of got away from us. So we felt like we were playing really well. So we wanted to come out tonight, do the same thing, got the speed figured out, and that's half the battle. So really felt good out there. Colin absolutely pounded a few of them. I think his shoulder's probably going to feel that tomorrow, but it was a great result.
Yeah, obviously, so much more pressure on you as the main sweeper on this team, and
the only sweeper on this team.
I was trying to be generous here, but you must be feeling it, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, this last game, I felt probably the best I felt all week, so maybe Chelsea's just throwing the right weight for me. I don't have to sweep man end, but
try to throw a few heavy for you.
No, my body's feeling it, but the more you get deep into events, the more your body starts feeling used to it. So getting back on track now.
Well, speaking of injury reports, we better get the update on your dad. Dan obviously had a little tumble in the earlier game. Just give us a sense of where he's at and what had to be done to that right wrist.
Yeah, he's okay. He broke his radius. It was pretty displaced. So they had to reset it. It was about 40 degrees offset. So he went to the hospital and they reset it for him and gave him a temporary cast and made an appointment for follow-up. When he gets back to Winnipeg, they'll give him a permanent cast and hopefully it heals up quick.
Was it a distraction at all in the afternoon game, knowing he was not with you down there? Or?
I managed it fine, but yeah, I had to get my head in a good place after it happened. I was a bit rattled, as was he, obviously, and he didn't want to be a distraction. That was his. He was upset that he was a distraction more than he was that he hurt himself. So, no, it was good. I felt really good playing that game and playing this game tonight, so it was fine.
And yeah, obviously a relief to see him back out there too.
Yeah, it was nice to have him there tonight. I knew he was out of the hospital. I knew he was okay, so it was nice to have him back and ease my mind a bit.
You guys, you suggested that earlier today was your best game of the event so far. Did that top it?
Yeah, I thought we played pretty well out there. Obviously, Mark and Jen are a really good team, so we wanted to stay strong and not have a lapse like we did yesterday, and I think we did that.
Yeah, the importance of a good start, obviously, that played out in that game. It just gets you guys in a better posture on the ice and between the ears too, right?
For sure. That first end, we came out and made 5 perfect shots and really left them. I don't know if they had a shot to cut us down to any less than 2. And yeah, it was a great end. Then we followed it up with a good end, and we kept it going all game. I thought we played great. I thought Val was great today. She played real good, had very good control of her draw weight, made some big hits, and we had a lot of fun today. I think it was 2 good games.
And yeah, at this stage of an event, when the pressure is highest, this is not when you're talking about having fun, but that's a key element, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. I really enjoyed myself out there and felt a lot more confident. And yeah, I found that draw weight early, which I struggled with yesterday. But it was a team effort. Brad really helped me in our practice this afternoon, and it definitely went a long way.
If you're in the playoffs, would you want to be playing you right now?
No. Why not? But I don't know. I think we're pretty good. No, I would. That's no. I don't know how I elaborate. But having said that, I don't necessarily want to play a lot of these guys out here either. So, I feel confident in how we played today, and certainly if we can continue that into tomorrow and hopefully on Sunday, we're going to have a good chance. And you talk about fun. This is a whole lot more fun than playing in a curling club on, Friday morning at 9 o'clock when you're freezing your ass off and nobody's watching. So, if you can't get up for these moments and enjoy it and embrace it and have a laugh and enjoy those good shots, then you shouldn't be out here playing.
It's not that you lose track of time out there, especially in the second half. You got to keep an eye on your clock because there's a lot of running around going on out there. And I mean, you've seen it a lot of times already this week where, teams are on their last seconds. So, it's hard. Can be a little bit hard to manage the clock, especially in a tight game. Oh, we just double checked. We were pretty sure, but we did double check.
Before I started thinking that I had won, I wanted to double check with the official because I know, I guess I wasn't 100% sure on the ruling, but the fact that he stopped, like he would have told us right after the shot was over. He's not going to let them play and miss. Like that's so hard on a person. Why would they ever do that? So the fact that they threw the shot, I was pretty convinced that we hadn't lost.
Does it feel like you got away with one there, or obviously you were in position? But.
Do I even need to answer that?
Yes.
Yeah. We had some chances in that game, and we played well, but we definitely just need to be a little sharper. got to set up a little better at the start of the end and give Skipper a chance to make an easy one for 2 instead of real tough ones.
So, I mean, from that perspective then, I mean, you've been on both sides of that equation. You can't win an event with like this without getting some breaks. So how does that give you a sense of destiny going into tomorrow, or a sense of, anything can happen?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really take anything for granted. So I think that, we'll have a little debrief and we'll regroup and we'll be coming out firing tomorrow.
Rubber match.
Is that needless to say, then, one of the strangest ways you've ever won a game?
Yeah, for sure. It was for me. It's the first time we've ever ran out of time. So I've come close in mixed doubles. It's definitely a lot faster in mixed doubles. It's way faster just because you're running back and forth, and when you're helping each other sweep, it's a little different. If I was at the other end holding the broom, I think she would have maybe shot, but she was maybe waiting for me just that little bit. We're communicating more than we would if we're on opposite ends. So it's kind of the nature of the business in that shot.
All right, so you just said it's not how you start, it's how you finish. You guys seem to be finishing well here.
Well, we still got ways to go, but we're in a good position. A lot better than it was when it was 2 and 3 early in the week. So feeling good. We're starting to really come together. That was probably one of our best games, minus a few glitches, here and there. But I think that was our best team game, and feeling good going into the weekend.
Yeah, so much of this game is about confidence, and you guys know you're good throwers of the rock. You know the game, but confidence makes it so much easier a lot of times, doesn't it?
Absolutely. We just want to keep learning, and we just played a really great team in Brett and Jocelyn, and we knew it was going to come down to the wire, and it's nice to have to make a last shot to win.
I asked Brad this earlier, and I'll ask you. Would you want to be playing you right now?
It's like I've never had that question before, but it's I think no matter who you're playing when you're in the 1-2 game, it's going to be a battle, and that was sure a grind out there against they played, that's why they were 8-0, because they're fantastic at this game, and it was just a good thing that we had the brick, and Kaitlynn just made a dandy with her last one. It was nice to watch.